So, the other thing that I judge that people do, we just got right into it. This is a part 2. So, I won't just get right into it. I'll say welcome. And you should go watch part 1 of this video so you can have context to what I'm about to say next. And what I'm about to say next is the other thing that I judge in people, the other thing that I judge that people do or say is I judge people who say they're healed. Or when you ask them what do they need to work on, they got nothing. They got nothing. There's nothing they need to work on. They're healed. Like the work is done and there's nothing for them to do better. There's no ways that they can grow or be better. And I'm definitely judging that. And I'm side-eyeing it. Because if you're here on earth, then there's something. There's something. And I believe that there's something because if there wasn't anything, you would be here in spirit. You wouldn't be here in physical. Because you would have no lessons to learn. There would be no need for you to experience life. Because it's all on purpose. So I definitely side-eye people who like, work on something? Who, me? Typically, those are the same people who take no accountability. They're the people who won't apologize. They won't acknowledge wrongdoing. And I'm side-eyeing it, and I'm judging it. And I'm judging it as a red flag. And that is something that I want no parts of. I was in a relationship with someone who had nothing to work on, according to them. And they definitely use that to put the ownership of the misfortunes that happen within our relationship. They use that to put me as the center, the nucleus of all the problems. And it benefited me in a lot of ways, because I wanted to do the work. I didn't want to be the problem. Nobody wants to be the problem. Well, I didn't want to be the problem. So it got to a point where I realized that, this person is within this situation is not going to take any accountability. Because from their perspective, they don't see areas that they need to work on when it comes to their presence in the relationship. If I'm reflecting on things that I need to work on and I'm working on those things, then I also want to be in partnership and connection, in relationship, and that's romantic or platonic, with someone who is also reflecting on themselves and they're working on it. I don't have a desire to build relationship with individuals who are always looking outside of themselves for the problem, for the thing that needs correcting. They're always looking outside of themselves for the errors. And most of the time, in my experience, I'm learning that most of the time it is within that we need to look. That's usually where it starts, and usually the part that plays a big role in our experience is us. We play a big role in our experience. We're the main character. We're the writer. We're the producer. So it's on us. So the other area that I said that I judge people in my last video is people who cheat, which I do. Because cheating requires tons of lying. And I just can't get with it. And that means you have a lack of integrity. And integrity is something I value. So those are the things that I judge. And outside of that, I'm pretty non-judgmental. I don't necessarily value the things that most people in like mainstream society value. Like, you're not going to get extra points from me or lose any points from me or any value that I put on you because of the work you do or things like that, like, or the car you drive or who you associate with. Those are not the things that I necessarily value. So, yeah. So certain judgments are to help see the red flags. So I hope that video was insightful, informative. I hope you gained something from it, or maybe you felt seen, maybe you felt connected. Maybe it made you laugh a little bit. Whatever the experience, I know that it is one that will aid in your journey on this earth. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I'm watching some little kids play with a Labrador. It's like something out of a movie or something. It's very cute. So, anywho, take care. See you next time.